for joining us.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to the first virtual celebration of service. We are going to be honoring our community and our campaigns this evening, and I can't thank you enough for joining us. Since we saw each other last time at the kickoff, so much in the world has changed. We are now using words like social distancing, phase, pause, PPEs, and the world as we knew it really has changed. Here at United Way, we wanted to step up and really help our community. We are your community organization. So we set up a COVID fund. We set up a goal of about $200,000. So far we're up to about $170,000. And every week we put out a newsletter saying what we've used the money for. There is so much need, it's unbelievable. And if you're not getting our newsletters, please sign up. I just want to thank my staff and my board, for really stepping up and, focusing on what's really important. And I want to be remiss if I didn't thank all of the generous donors, the corporations, the foundations that have made this possible. We also had an anonymous donor who matched a portion of the funds for COVID fund, which was tremendous. But as we move into the recovery phase, we know that our community and our nonprofits still need a lot of help. And our 211 call center gets so many calls. Before it was about the transmission, the disease, the infections, and now it's more about basic needs. It is about food. It's about loss of income. It's so serious, and the need is so dire right now. So I want to thank you all for joining us this evening and finding out a little bit more about your United Way. Besides having the virus change our daily lives, so much has gone on also in the world as we know it. The death of George Floyd and so many others has made us all aware of how much more we need to do. And, we need to do it better. We need to protect people, and together we can. I want to thank you all for joining us this evening. I want to thank our pianists, Dan Bradley and Richard Wiggins, for sharing the music with us tonight. And in addition to the awards and the music, we're also going to be giving out some prizes, so watch for your name in the comments on the side. We'll be giving out at least 5 prizes tonight. So thank you and enjoy the evening. I'm sure everybody knows somebody who has been affected by the coronavirus. Here at United Way, one of our staff members, Sharon Shaw's husband, was at Vassar Hospital for 6 weeks on a ventilator. Here's a video of him being finally released from the hospital, and what a celebration it was.
You can go there.
What a moving video. At this time, please let me welcome Kevin Cleary, the chair of the United Way Dutchess Orange Region Board.
What a difference a year makes. Last year, almost 600 of us were gathering together at Anthony's Pier 9 to celebrate the conclusion of a successful campaign. There were handshakes, hugs, embraces among friends. We shared a magic evening celebrating the top campaigns and my fellow board member, Maureen Hallahan. We also raised almost $170,000 that night for the United Way's work in the community. As you know, this year is very different. Unemployment is at the highest level since the Great Depression. All but a few essential businesses have been closed since mid-March. Thousands of families across the Hudson Valley are struggling with basic needs. Our partners at the food bank report a 50% increase in demand. We've heard from our local colleges that students who are working 2 jobs to support their family and studying to get their degree are struggling just to keep food on the table with no work possible. Yes, our economy is restarting, but we know our community will need help. While we haven't had the lines of cars at food pantries as seen in Texas, that doesn't mean people aren't hungry. I know every day, before, during, and after COVID-19, the United Way has received calls for help, and we answered every one of them. Since March, we've received almost 11,000 calls to our 211 helpline. The United Way is the organization our neighbors turn to when they need help. We cannot do this without your support. Tonight is a celebration of so many organizations that make our community great. But if you can, please also give to help the United Way continuing answering the calls of our community. We need to continue to help our neighbors that find themselves reaching out for the first time and extending that hand of help to make sure that no child goes hungry and no family has to lose their shelter. On behalf of the entire United Way Board of Directors, thank you. I'd like to extend my deepest thanks to our sponsors who are dedicated to our community. Remember to show your support for them while you shop locally. Our silver sponsors, Adams Fairacre Farms, RBT CPAs, LLP. Our bronze sponsors, Marshall and Sterling Insurance, M&O Sanitation, Orange Bank and Trust Company, the Poughkeepsie Galleria, Prager Matus, Precision Pipeline Solutions. Our business supporters, Arthur D. Dominicus Accountant and Consultants, Bruderhoff Communities at Fox Hill, Central Hudson Gas and Electric Corporation, the Chazen Companies, Day Seckler, DSL Financial Services, Harney and Sons Tea, Hudson Valley Credit Union, Lakeland Bank, Merrill Lynch, Orange Regional Medical Center, Rose and Kiernan Insurance, and Vassar College. Our media sponsors this evening are the Hudson Valley Magazine, iHeartMedia Q92, and the Poughkeepsie Journal. Thank you to all our sponsors. Your commitment to the United Way of the Dutchess and Orange region is very much appreciated.
Please welcome Senator Sue Serino and Senator James Skoufis.
Hi, I'm Senator Sue Serino, and I am thrilled to have the opportunity to congratulate the evening's honorees. While I'll be sending each of you a certificate honoring your great work, I wanted to be able to send a personal and heartfelt thanks for all that you have done for our local community. Each of you have truly gone above and beyond, and we are so grateful to count you among our neighbors. And I want to send a special thanks to the United Way of the Dutchess Orange region for their tireless efforts during this tough time. With your support, I was able to connect countless constituents to critical resources over the last few months, and we will be forever grateful for your commitment to our community. This is an extraordinary event, honoring a truly extraordinary group of people. Thank you again for all that you do.
Hi, everyone. Senator James Skoufis here, sending my warmest congratulations to the campaign volunteers and community members being recognized by the United Way of the Dutchess Orange region at tonight's virtual Celebration of Service Awards. This is an incredibly difficult period, and you have selflessly committed your time, skills, and resources to help make a more equitable future for the residents of Orange and Dutchess counties. Thank you for your community engagement, and to the United Way of Dutchess Orange for the vital work you continue to do day in and day out.
Please enjoy a video by our nonprofit Spotlight Literacy Connections of Hudson Valley.
On behalf of the Book Buddies program, we accept this award with much honor and a huge privilege for us. The Book Buddies program has been dedicated to recruiting and matching volunteers to read with children in grades K through 4 for 8 years. It gives children reading below grade level the confidence and fluency they need to catch up with their peers. It includes reading and math enrichment, as well as small group reading sessions with younger children. Book Buddies volunteers provide the much needed individualized attention that is not readily available within the classroom, and unfortunately often absent from the child's environment. Since the beginning of the program, United Way has supported Book Buddies in more ways than just funding. United Way has provided help in getting the word out. It has provided books and volunteers and so much more. We could not be more grateful, and certainly we could not serve well over 1,000 children who have improved their reading ability without United Way. They've been there with us since the very beginning. Literacy Connection has been around for a long time, recruiting and training volunteers for adult basic literacy. And we know enough to understand that when parents do not read, their children do not read. We want to stop these children from seeking our services as adults. This is why this award to us is so important, and we're so honored for it.
Please welcome Tim Eisentraut, the 2019 campaign chair for United Way, Dutchess Orange Region.
A couple of thoughts as we look back and reflect. First off, these are very unique times. It's certainly not really the way I was planning to spend my summer if you'd asked me a year ago. But, you know, as I sit back and I reflect, you see United Way, Dutchess Orange active and out there and supporting those in the most need with the COVID-19. I had the opportunity to serve as the campaign chair for this past 2019 season, and it really was a rewarding experience for me just to go and interact with different organizations and understand how their campaigns are run and see some of the absolute creative things that they're doing to generate the funds. You see folks who want to be there and who are really donating of their time and their dollars to kind of pay it forward. I guess if I were to look back and say, why do I engage? I look at it as something for me that personally I'm able to pay it forward because fortunately I'm in a position to give, but I know that there's far more people who are in a position of need. And so for me, it's something that I've instilled. I enjoy doing these events with my wife and my two kids, and you know, it's something that is a very fortunate opportunity. On behalf of myself and the UPS, I appreciate the 2019 Campaign Chair Award.
Please welcome Charlie Frenny from Central Hudson. He is the president and CEO, and Central Hudson is the largest campaign for United Way. They also participate in doing drives for us, volunteering, and also put in a team for our peer-to-peer fundraiser of our Pull the Plane.
It's really an honor to be able to accept this award on behalf of all the employees of Central Hudson. Central Hudson takes great pride in being, a member of this community. So we fully appreciate the efforts of the United Way and everything that they accomplish. We absolutely believe in the United Way. We believe in the mission of the United Way. And so it's really an honor to be recognized and receive this award. But really what we hope is that it inspires others to also put forth as much effort as we do in supporting the United Way. Thank you very much.
Thank you to our next two top campaigns, IBM and UPS.
On behalf of my colleagues in Poughkeepsie, I'd like to thank the United Way of Dutchess and Orange Region for this Celebration Service Award. I am so proud and impressed and inspired by the generosity of my fellow IBM. It's really heartening to see the United Way have such a tremendous response to the needs in our area, whether it's providing food and meals, bringing school supplies to kids who have need, and even purchasing personal protective equipment for hospital workers, first responders, and at-risk members of our community. This really is Live United in action. So on behalf of IBM, I'd like to say thank you to United Way of Dutchess and Orange Region.
We've done a tremendous amount of work with the United Way and seeing all the services that they provide to Dutchess and Orange. We're very proud to be a part of it.
On behalf of all the UPSs, thank you very much to all that you do. Thank you.
My involvement with United Way has been through United Parcel Service, but I also take it personally to make sure that myself and my family volunteered our time to the United Way.
From some of the conversations we've had with the drivers here in the Poughkeepsie building, it's been nice that they can see where their money's going. They can see what the giving is going to and who it's helping. Being a part of the community and giving back is something that's important to us here. And, we've been very thankful we can partner with you folks at the United Way to do that. And we look forward to doing that going forward. Thank you.
Very proud to be leading this team that is responsible for such a successful support of the United Way. Obviously, in 2020, even more challenges related to COVID-19 and all that people are going through to try to get through this tough time. Those out of work. We've got many activities happening in association with United Way agencies all over the district to provide food, to provide economic relief, to help out with other areas of need within these communities. So it's been an outstanding partnership with United Way for many years in many locations, and one that we look forward to continuing long into the future. Thank you.
This award from United Way 2019 Top Campaign Award. I want to thank United Way for this generous award. I myself have been working with United Way for 4 years now. I appreciate everything they do for the community, and I love being a part of it. I also want to reach out and thank all the other companies and organizations that are involved with helping our communities, and thank them for all their hard work, especially in these trying times. And just want to say thank you, everybody.
211 is our resource line. Over the past 3 months, we received nearly 12,000 calls for people with questions of need, basic necessities, where to get information. Please see the short video on what United Way's 211 call center does.
Wherever life takes you.
I need to find a new job.
Whoever you are.
I'm worried about my mom being home alone all day.
Whatever your needs.
I'd like to find a volunteer opportunity.
We all need help sometimes. Your answers begin at 211, where trained advisors will help you find local resources to meet your needs.
Yes.
This free and confidential service is provided by your local United Way. Find help, give help. Call 211.
Our next top campaign awards go to RBT CPAs LLP, C&S Wholesale Grocers, Orange Bank and Trust Company, Hannaford Supermarkets, and Orange and Rockland Utilities, Inc.
Just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody on our team for participating in the United Way campaign. We raised a lot of money. Hopefully we really made a difference in the community. We had a lot of fun doing it. Here's our award we're very proud of. Yay! Giving back to the community is paramount in whatever you do in life, and it's more rewarding to give than it is to receive. And I think we really demonstrated that this year. Hopefully next year's campaign we're going to do even better. Again, thank you everyone. Enjoy and all be safe. Thank you.
Both the Newburgh and Chester facilities want to thank United Way for providing us an opportunity to service the community, support United Way, and really get out there, especially during the COVID time, and help out those in need. The unemployment rate and the impact to both the Newburgh and Chester area has been tremendous. Orange County has really struggled. And thankfully, our employees have made it through this. We continue to service the community in every way we can. And we are thankful for being recognized by United Way and also being a major part of the United Way partnership that continues to develop and impact the communities directly. Thank you, United Way.
I had the pleasure to co-chair the 2019 United Way campaign for Orange Bank and Trust. We had a lot of fun. It was a great campaign. We exceeded our expectations. Our employees got really into it, really enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun with it as well. Thank you so much for this award. We greatly appreciate it. We love the honor. We love helping our local members of our local communities and being a part of such an amazing organization. Thank you.
Just want to take just a minute to thank United Way for giving us this wonderful award for 2019 for Hannaford for our participation. It's such a wonderful pleasure to work with United Way and to work with our associates who are very enthusiastic about giving. And it's always good to know that what you give is going to a worthy cause. So we appreciate it, we thank you, and we're looking forward to another great United Way campaign.
Yes. We are thrilled and honored to accept this award on behalf of all Hannafords that operate in Dutchess and Orange County. We wouldn't be able to achieve this without the help of our associates. We are grateful of the partnership we have with the United Way, that we're able to help so many people. Thank you.
It's an honor to accept this award today. It's always nice to be recognized. However, we found that we get just as much out of our campaign as the United Way does. We can't run this successful campaign without the cooperation of our local IBEW, and I acknowledge their efforts and thank them. On behalf of the over 1,100 women and men at Orange and Rockland who support the United Way during our annual campaign, thank you for this honor, and thank you to the United Way staff and the supported agencies for all of the wonderful work that they do.
Please check out our online auction. We have 40 amazing prizes, from Tiffany's to golf, wine tastings, jewelry, something for everybody. So please check it out. At this time, let's hear from another one of our nonprofit spotlights, Food for Kids.
On behalf of myself and our entire program, we are honored to be a recipient of this year's United Way Nonprofit Partnership Spotlight Award. We are extremely appreciative of the financial support we have received from United Way over the past 2 years and are blessed to have you as one of our partners. Food for Kids was originated in 2015 as a partnership between the Washingtonville Central School District and some members of our community churches and groups, such as First Presbyterian Church, St. Mary's Church, Community Grace Community, and our Knights of Columbus. Our mission is to provide backpacks of food to students in our schools that are eligible for our free and reduced lunch program. Some of our families who are from low-wage jobs where their monthly bills do not cover the extra food that they may need to support and provide for their children, as well as for our families that may temporarily be experiencing some financial hardship. As we all know, students learn best when both their mind and their bodies are fed, and our goal is to make sure that no child goes hungry because of a lack of access to food. When we began our program in 2014, we originally were servicing about 100 students in our elementary schools. Over this past year, we have included our middle school students, and we were currently serving about 150 of our students, with the plan to extend the program to our high school coming this fall. However, with COVID-19, we expedited that process, and we are currently serving all of our students, K through 12, that are in need of food, and have been for the last 12 weeks been servicing about 320 of our students. We are extremely blessed and honored to be receiving this award this year, and we look forward to the continued partnership with United Way, so that way we can continue to service and provide food for our students, because as we all know, they are our future and we need to take care of them. So once again, we thank you for this award.
Here are our final top campaign awards: Adams Fairacre Farms, Hudson Valley Credit Union, and Dutchess County Government.
Thank you so much for the award from United Way for our campaign. Adams has a long history and deep commitment to generously and giving and supporting the communities we live in. In particular, Adams has been partnering with United Way, who shares this mission. For over 25 years, our employees, like the owners, passionately champion this cause by planning our annual employee campaigns at each of our 4 locations. We are all moved and encouraged by the thousands of lives United Way helps and changes in the Hudson Valley. Adams lives united. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're honored to be recognized by the organization. Congratulations to all the hands that help bring accomplishment to the mission. Hudson Valley Credit Union continues to support United Way's vision and prides ourselves in being able to give back in ways that will allow our communities to flourish, to build a better and brighter future, to help our communities strive for the best of success. We thank United Way for the support it brings to the people, especially in such a great time of need through the pandemic. As the saying goes, it does take a village. And now more than ever, we must come together for the greater need of the people and the families of our communities. Hudson Valley Credit Union is proud to live united, and we wish everyone a happy and healthy year. We look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
And we just wanted to say thank you very much for this award. We're very proud and happy of all of our staff and Dutchess County employees who contributed to this year's campaign. And we're happy to work with an organization that does so much for our community.
Here's a glimpse of your United Way over the past year.
This plane, what else can I accomplish in life?
Each year, we acknowledge our top 2 campaign growth awards. This year, they are Rhinebeck Central School District and Precision Pipeline Solutions.
I am proud to be the superintendent of the Rhinebeck School District, especially given the fact that the United Way is recognizing our school district as the top growth organization in the education sector this year.
I was very excited to hear that we won this award. I think that it was just such a powerful effort of all of our employees to really pull forward and donate this year.
There's a lovely plaque that we've received from the United Way.
I would like to thank Carmen Soto and the employees of Precision Pipeline Solutions. We would not have been able to double our contributions last year if it weren't for the hard work and dedication of Carmen and the generosity of our amazing employees. Carmen helped me put together a great campaign with fun games, giveaways, a bake sale, and lots of enthusiasm. Thank you to the United Way for this award and for all the great work you do in our community and throughout the world. God bless everyone and stay safe.
It looks like our auction is getting a lot of bids, but there's still time. Please take a look. Maybe you're interested in a men's tie or a wine tasting or going to visit New York City. There's something for everyone. Our auction will remain open until tomorrow, Thursday, June 25th at 12 p.m. Please listen to United Way of the Dutchess Orange Region's response to COVID-19.
Good evening. Thank you so much for being here and supporting all of the important work we are doing in the community. COVID has been devastating in our community. Thousands of our neighbors have contracted this terrible illness. Hundreds have died. I'm sure each of you have a family member or friend who has been profoundly affected. We've also seen the catastrophic economic effects the public health crisis has had on our neighbors. Thousands of our community members found themselves in line for the first time at their local food pantry or struggling to get through to unemployment. Bills went unpaid and families chose between prescription costs or groceries. For those that were already experiencing poverty or limited income, COVID has been especially insidious. We know this crisis is unprecedented and the need in our community has never been greater. Fortunately, with your help, we have helped 13 single-parent households pay their utility bills, grocery bills, and even their rent. Without your help, these families might be homeless today. We have made sure that 45 children can continue to learn despite education being disrupted by providing computers and school supplies. We have made sure that 50 veterans who served our country can get the help they need by providing prescription financial support. We have honored and appreciated close to 600 of our frontline healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, EMTs, and daycare providers by providing meals and thank you cards during their grueling 12-hour shifts. And as we begin to reopen, we have helped over 1,000 healthcare workers who work at nursing homes, hospices, and community health centers get the protective gear they need to be safe. We have kept 4,200 domestic violence survivors, seniors, homeless individuals, food pantry volunteers, and children in daycare safe by providing life-saving cleaning products and hygiene items with the knowledge that COVID infects in tight spaces. When someone is in need of help, whether it be finding their local food pantry as hunger has doubled since March, or getting help paying their rent, or even because they fear for their life, as we've seen a 30% increase in domestic violence, they know to call 211. Since March 12th, when we turned our focus to helping COVID-affected families in our community, we've had 11,200 calls to our 24/7, 365 confidential 211 helpline. Finally, as I mentioned, hunger has doubled. Kids have a harder time getting food with their school and United Way funded after-school program being closed, places where they usually can rely if their shelves are empty at home. We have fed 56,000 of our neighbors since COVID began, from food packages to meals delivered to stocking the shelves of the 200 food pantries we routinely work with. I would now like to tell you the story of one struggling single parent who is having a hard time keeping food on the table, keeping her family from being evicted, and affording for their future. Michaela is a 35-year-old single mother of two. She recently enrolled in SUNY Orange's nursing program. Michaela has experienced substance abuse and life has not been easy for her. She initially went to college at the age of 20, but having an infant in the home while attending school was a challenge. 10 years later, she's recommitted to her education and knows that by establishing her career, she can do the best for her children. Michaela knew that it was all on her to make a good life for her children. The father of her children had a hard time holding down a job and was often late on child support if he paid at all. He routinely missed calls and visits, and seeing her children let down broke her heart. She was the sole financial and emotional support for her children. Michaela continues to balance motherhood, her job as a waitress, and night school. Michaela was thrilled after receiving straight A's on all of her midterm exams and looked forward to earning her degree and starting her career. Unfortunately, just when she had hit her stride, COVID upended her life. The restaurant she worked at closed, and given that much of her job was off the books, unemployment wasn't going to close the gap. While she waited for her unemployment, her landlord began to pester her for back rent. She had been just making ends meet and was at risk of being out on the street with her and her children. Michaela was distressed and had nowhere to turn. However, her student advisor had always been good to her, and Michaela called her for advice. Her advisor recommended that she work with United Way. We were able to help Michaela remain safely housed and secure with her children. It was a huge weight off of her shoulders, and she rounded out the semester with straight A's. Recently, Michaela sent us a letter that said, "Because of United Way's help, I was able to pay my rent, focus on school,
and be there for my children. United Way is truly a lifeline in our community.
If you'd like to give to United Way, you can click on the link in the comments field, or you can text COS Give on 41444. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the choir from Garnet Health Medical Center, formerly known as Orange Regional Medical Center.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just a little of. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you want to know. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Not just for some, but for
Thank you to Jen Bott, Roger Connor, Laura Cantu, Richard Wiggins, Dan Barnett, Garnet Health, and our community that supports us through this crisis and every day.
Click on the link in comments to see our impact report and also our virtual journal. Make sure to visit our advertisers and sponsors by clicking on their ad and seeing their website.
Thank you so much for your support. Together, we are Duchess Orange Strong, and we live united.
Live united!
Live united!
Live united!
Live united!
Live united!
Live united.
Live united!
Live united!
Live united!
Live united!
Live united! Live united!
Live united.
Live united!
Live united!
Thank you all for joining us this evening, and I hope you and your families stay safe. Have a good evening.